Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 6 yards left on second down. A handoff for Carter. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. This is Bawden. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On second down now, it's Carter, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Would be a long field goal try from here as they try to hustle to the line. On first down, right back to Carter. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. On second down, it's Carter. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now there's the timeout, signaled for with 2 seconds to go. And the field goal unit likely trying to send this one to overtime. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And the kick is good, so they avoid the shutout. But still a tough one to swallow here. They only post 3 points. And this game is over. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down...
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. Here's Coleman now to return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session. On second down now, it's Carter, and he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. And we're going to get whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session. Another tote for Carter. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. One overtime, how about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Bonin. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The end result was brute force on brute force, but think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 25. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And they're going with some extra beef up front. They've got to have this one in overtime. It's 3rd and 1. Carter once more. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. So the T-clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Bonin. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. And that's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Down to the 25. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball, where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play he did. So you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. They'll go again with Carter. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Going for it, it's Carter. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. And now the timeout comes in with just 1 second left in overtime. They'll run with Carter. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. 1 overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run for it with Carter. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. We'll check on his status when we get back. It's Coleman here, and he's into the end zone. Move over, James White. You've got a new rival for best finish to a Super Bowl ever.